Even like 5 seconds. I gotta do something every second. Let me die. Everything sucks. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Sorry, I need food. I need food to live right now. Because I just got home. I really don't have that much time to like go to sleep. It's gonna suck. Everything sucks right now. Mm-mm. Hmm. Hmm. My thing's broken. Why is that? Oh, that sucks. Why is that doing that? That's weird. Sorry, give me a second. I don't know what's happening right now. It's weird. Let me see. There we go. Why is it all fucked up though? Weird. That was weird. I don't know why I was doing that. Oh, I think it's turned around. That probably is the problem here. I'm gonna then do that, and then do this. Oh, that's better. There we go. That works. All right. Oh, so much is happening in my life, and I hate every minute, every second, of every fucking day of it. All I want is death right now. And I'll tell you why. I had orientation today for my job, which, okay, that's cool. That was fine. I wish they had just told us, like, hey, just, come in regular clothing and stuff or whatever, or explain a little bit of how that stuff works a little bit more than what they did. It all was kind of like an information dump, which understandable for orientation, but what I mean information dump, I mean we sat there and watched some videos for like some hours. We did test while we were watching the videos. At that same time, low key, we were also trying to figure out how to sign in. I had to like reapply. It was like a whole thing. Then you had to like put in your bank information. Basically put in almost most if not all of your information, how to sign, a bunch of stuff. It was just a lot. We were there for like 4 hours doing all of this, right? And we didn't even actually get to like, it's not like we actually got to know really like how the job is done like that. It was more of like safety precautions, kind of how the machinery works in a video we watched once and whatnot. It was a lot. We had to take a test. It was a whole thing, and I probably feel that just, I'm gonna be honest with you, because it was so much for my brain was just like, it's just a lot, bro. It's just a fucking lot. And this music is really loud, and I can already tell. I'm so sorry that it's just loud ass music. I always forget about it. There we go. Sorry. It was just a lot. It was so much information, so much happening at once. It just was just exhausting. And so that happened. I'm like, cool, whatever. Cool, great. And then this is where it was like, okay, fuck everything. Because my first thought is, oh, we're gonna get, this is only like gonna be for like an hour or so, like 4 hours or so, maybe 3. That's fine. I mean, I can go to the library, right? Cool. Bro. No. You know why? I live 2 hours away from this place. By bus, by the way. Not by like car or anything, just by bus. And so I'm going back. No, at this point, I'm like, it's fine, whatever, I'll take the bus. Bus comes every hour. I was on time for the bus. I waited an hour for the bus. Guy pretended as if he couldn't see me. Bro, even though it was kind of dark because it was kind of, at this point, it was like 4, it was like nighttime. I had a yellow coat in my hand, one of those like reflecting crossing guard construction worker jackets. And it was on a main street with behind me a car dealership that was lit up like fucking Christmas morning. Bullshit, you didn't see me, bro. You fucking saw me. I don't care if I was wearing black, dark colors, lies. You saw me. Man went straight past me, didn't even try to stop. And I'm like, fuck you, bro. I had to wait another hour for that. And I'm like, whatever. That's fine. So I waited an hour. But during that hour, I had to pee. Like, there was nothing else to do in my life. You know when it's like you've been walking or you've been doing something for hours and that should be the thing that you're focused on, the hurt you feel from that, but the pee is so bad that all you can focus on is that I gotta go pee right in the second and I need to get to a bathroom. And so I kind of just was sitting here holding in pee, wanting to end my existence. Wait another hour for the bus. I get on the bus. Well, I have to walk in between this, you know. So by the time I was getting to my second bus, I was like, bro, no. I gotta pee. Because I can't do this. So I had to walk into the mall and deal with people. I've talked about this before on occasions. When it comes to people and walking where I live, maybe, I don't know, in general, it's terrible. You have people. There's so much room to walk. Walking in 4-man groups, just taking up the whole fucking aisle. People not watching where they're going. People waiting for you to move as if like it's a competition. Like, bro, just move. It's very frustrating. So I had to move through them to get to the bathroom. And it was to the point where I got to the place where I thought the bathroom was. And I just didn't see it, so I just didn't even look for it. I was like, fuck it, I'll go in the theater. There's a theater attached to it. So I went to the theater. And I peed there. Thank God. But then at that point, I'm like, okay, I realized now the pee's gone. My legs are killing me. I need to go home. Because I was wearing like fucking steel-toed boots. The shit's not fun to walk in at all. So thankfully, thank God, I didn't miss the bus. I needed to get to the thing. Barely missed it. Did not miss it. So, I finally was on my way home. And after that second bus, it only takes me like a second to get home, so it's fine. So I walked in here not talking to nobody because I was just like, I don't want to hear your voices, really. I really don't want to hear your voices right now. I was in the cold. I had to look at my phone to see when the bus was, which means I had to touch basically an ice cold. It's like touching ice every time I grabbed my phone out of my pocket. I'm freezing. There's like a dark spot. Like a dark spot on my leg. I don't know what it is. Give me a second. Sparkling cider should be a thing that just exists all the time. Period. Having a stroke. Sorry. Just give me a second. Sorry. What was I even saying? My point is I'm tired today, so excuse me if I'm not drawing the stuff that you guys want today. I'm just kind of tired. I think this spot is frostbite, I think is what I was trying to say. But I don't even fucking. Like, there's a weird black spot on my leg. I don't know why. I don't care. I wanted to play Halo, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm gonna go to sleep early tonight because I can't do this. I'm so tired. Fuck, what happened? Oh. There we go. But yeah. What I wanted to write about other than my life was... Oh wait, somebody asked a question in the Discord. Give me a second. Let me answer them. We'll continue talking. Sorry. I guess art, I guess goes, I don't really know, my Discord's weird, goes in, in the fridge. Sorry if I'm coughing a lot or drinking. I haven't had water all day. It's been maybe 9+ hours without water. Hi. Hello. Welcome. There we go. Okay, answered that question. And again, hello. But yeah, what I want to talk about was I think I read it down because I knew I'd forget because I knew it would be a long I knew it'd be a long day. Read about Joe Mama. Who's Joe Mama? I'm not sure if you mean a joke or that's the actual name, which is the worst part because that could totally be a YouTuber's name, but that also could be a joke, which I don't like. I'm pretty sure there actually is a YouTuber named Joe Mama or like a streamer or something that I'm thinking of right now specifically, but it's bad they have to act that distinction. It's really bad they have to act that fucking distinction. I assume you mean the joke. And in that case, then say something. It's not appropriate. I need to not. I don't like trying to be a better person in life, okay? Don't try to be a better person. Don't stop this. I wouldn't say I was inappropriate. Let me say it. That was a rude thing I was about to say, and I got real. You know what? Okay, this is another thing in general. Was anybody else kind of in the same boat of like, it's hard to remember that like people aren't your friends. So when you make joke, like if I make a joke saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill myself," like obviously if I'm around my friends, my boyfriend, or you guys know like, hey, I'm, like I'm joking. This is not for real. That's not what's happening. But like, I don't know. I feel like it's like a whole thing. Like you have to like, I have to remember like I can't say like certain stuff because it will probably be too far to randos on the internet. Like you guys probably think I'm crazy. Like what I was about to say, when it could have came off one or two ways, and the other way was just too devastating to to try to put out there. Kinda. It's kinda. I don't know how long you've been around. I forget your name, so I don't know. But the really only thing I've pretty much changed are I put the chat on screen so it doesn't look like, because I realized it kind of looks like I'm talking to myself, because sometimes I'm talking to like Twitch chat and sometimes I'm talking to like YouTube chat. Don't want to look like I'm talking to myself, so I'm just trying to like make it known I'm not crazy. I probably should make the chat bigger, but there's a lot of Joe Mama and one is Kids Pop Fam. It's called a parasocial relationship. Shut up. Shut up. Yo, long time no see. It has been. I actually haven't seen you in a while. Which is understandable. People be living their lives. You missed it a while ago. I think it was like a week ago. We drew stuff together. It was the whole thing. You missed the whole thing. Hello. No, I mean, no, it's fine. You ain't gotta explain. You ain't gotta explain. Trust me, like, it's same, bro, same. Like, same, bro, like, same. On here, nothing. It's the same shit that was happening before, really. On the internet, a lot. Depending on how long you've been gone off the internet, we've missed just a whole lot. But it's hard to summarize. It's just so much. The art community's falling to shit. People are trying to somehow justify somebody. No, I wouldn't say justify. People are trying really hard to make this whole conversation about something that's obviously kind of pedophilic. It's a whole thing. People have been lying. People have been accusing people of heinous crimes. It's a whole thing. And while we're on that topic, let's talk about the one thing I was going to rant about, actually. I knew I was bringing up, or I was putting up my phone for a reason. It's so I can look at my notes, so I can see exactly what I was going to talk about. One of the things is Spoctor's video. And I'm sick of him and people like him. I literally unsubscribed after watching the last video of his because I'm sick of it. Stop saying you're not in the art commentary community and then you continue to make videos about the drama. You don't have to. Everybody's still in this mindset of, yo, you're a kid. No. At this point, if you don't want to make a video on a topic, you don't have to. It's like, oh, well, that's my friend and people are asking me. If that's how little it takes for you to make something about something that you hate so much, is that people talk about it, my friends are in it. You notice how Ponder doesn't do that, and somehow she's good. You notice how there's hella creators that were in that sphere or are still in that sphere and just don't make videos on shit they don't want to talk about. It's not hard. I hate that type of mentality of like, well, I'm not in it, or we tried really hard to get out of it, or all this type of stuff, or don't bring up my name. Bro, but you're still talking about shit like this. But you're still in this shit. But you're still trying to justify and defend people. Shut up. Like, it's so irritating. If you don't want to be in the community, that's fine. But don't bitch and moan after you. Like, I looked on his channel. You have 2 main videos from the small amount in between talking about people in that community, talking about situations you weren't a part of. He keeps talking about people bringing up his drama as an example because it is. That's the most serious. That's the one more serious sides of what not to do in this community. And for him to then sit there and undermine other people's dramas when he obviously, just because he obviously doesn't care, is also irritating. You didn't need to have to talk about it. People have been accused of being liars, manipulators, blackmailers, have had friends, people around them shitting on them, have people making video after video after video saying they did stuff that they just didn't fucking do, no matter how much they didn't say anything, or how much they said shut up. The Peaches drama, Peaches could have literally killed herself. Like, legit, like, that could have fucked her up in a way that you can't come back from. And to ever minimize anything like that is frustrating. Even if you're not talking about her drama, other people had. It's a thing of like, oh, well, his was, oh, well, somebody called me pedo. It doesn't take calling somebody a pedo to ruin someone's life, to hurt who they are, to mess up their mental health. It's like saying, well, I can't even use that example because that drama I haven't talked about. So me having to go into that drama just for you guys to understand is not worth it. But it's like trying to say, well, yours wasn't as bad. It's literally, oh my god, it's literally saying yours wasn't as bad as mine. So stop bringing your minds up as an example of the worser side of it, or how crazy people are being. Because like, nobody's saying that they went through the exact same thing. They're saying it is going it's going to a point of taking something that's a non-issue and making it an issue. People lying on somebody to make it an issue. People like I don't get that. It's literally like saying, well, it's not exact, so you can't even give it, like, you can't even use it as, like, anything. And it's just like, shut the fuck up. I'm rambling here, and I had more cohesive thoughts before I, was without water for 8 hours. But you get what I'm saying. Like, that shit fucking pissed me off. I was like, shut the fuck up. You, like... Of all the defending you did with Kai and Omnia to come here and say this shit now, all the misinformation you pushed was also saying, well, it's because shut up. I hate that shit. Don't say that shit. You could just say nothing. Maybe I'm being hypercritical and irritating by the way this video sounded. It was literally another Spockter, well, this community is being stupid, and it's like, okay, then go then. You say you left, but it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. And here's my feelings in general. I don't care about this community's obsession with drama too much. I care that people can't just be adults. If I say I don't fucking like you, it should never get to a point of a problem. I could make a video saying I don't like you. Why does it have to go anywhere? Why do people have to act like it's this whole big thing? I can understand commentary, or not commentary, well, they are commentary, but other channels covering it as like, oh, she said this, oh my god, that's understandable. But it's literally to the point where people take it and make it something that it's not. I can understand people covering it. I can understand people talking about it. That shit happens all the time. Outside of the ACC, it happens all the time. But those people, not all of them, most of them act, especially the big ones, act like adults. They're just like, hey, you don't like what's his face for this reason, that reason? Cool. I do. The end. You know, it's not like even the technicals drama, which should definitely be discussed a little bit more than I think it was at first. That drama was starting to start and end with like, okay, well, we just have a disagreement. Okay, well, I just don't like you. Okay, I just don't like your opinion. Okay, well, you're just dumb. And then that was the end of it. Because that's how those things work. In this community, it's must burn somebody with hellfire. Like, it's always been that way. People are acting brand new, as if this isn't the fourth time this community has fallen apart. It's been done this. They're literally recycling commentators. Not recycling. I mean, kinda. Low-key, kinda. They're like recycling commentators and going through a new batch with a different group of friends that all are great commentators and they give great opinions, and I'm sure later, they'll become hypocrites and they'll all fall apart and it's the exact same shit. And it's like, it's just the same shit, and nobody's willing to change it. Because you foster this toxic environment, you just want to be on the right side of whatever it is. And it's like, you don't have to necessarily be on the right, and when I say right, I mean popular side of it. You could just exist. If it's too much for you and you feel like it's just, that's understandable. If you feel like it's too much, feel like this is overwhelming you or whatever the case may be, just let it go. Okay? Just, it's, you had a good run, dust your hands off, let it go. I should be drawing. I need to be drawing before I go to bed so I can feel better about my day. Let me read what you guys are saying while I'm doing that. I think the art commentary community is no longer a community. It's just a collection of sub-communities from other communities. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Isn't that... No, I get what you're saying, though. I think it's just a bunch of individual people waiting for the next thing to happen because we're... Like, it's crazy. The amount of, like, non-art related shit we make as the art commentary community is crazy. Like, it's really not, it's really just a commentary community and we just chose to put art in the background. I know like we call it the art commentary community, but barely any of us even like really talk about anything but, I wouldn't even say drama, honestly. And that's not bad, don't get me wrong. I mean, you can only say the same art tips like 400 times before, no, but you only say the same art tips 4 times before it gets annoying. But we should just call ourselves a commentary community. I get that we're like a sub genre of the commentary community, but let's stop trying to make trying to specifically like out ourselves as if we're just like we're so different, It's like, no, we're just regular commentators. I think a lot of us are just small, therefore we're just dumb. I think that's kind of what it is, and that's kind of where it's got. I'm sure I'm a hypocrite myself, and I talk out my ass a lot, so a lot of my shit is probably gonna contradict, what I said before. And it's like, okay, that's cool. What, you gonna fight me about it? Like, like I contradict myself, what? Even being called a hypocrite and shit like that. Okay, and? I'm a hypocrite. What do you want? Like, you gonna steal my channel now? Like, what? like, is that a crime? You can call somebody out for something and not be a big deal. Tumper Hunter? Tumper? Tumor? Tooper. Hunter. We go with Hunter. I'm fine. I'm just ranting. I read a little bit on my YouTube comments. So the rest of them, anyways. Who this about? We're specifically talking about the Spockter video and how annoyed I was with it because it's basically just like downplaying every situation because it wasn't exactly yours. And it's like, okay, well, other people went through worse, honestly. Yours is over. Half of theirs started up from nothing situations. Got big, died down. They said something against, not even against, say it's something that somebody else didn't like that literally doesn't need to go to any more than anything, really. It got blown up again, and you know, not. No, I'm gonna say it because even some of them got called pedophiles and racist and all types, and it's like they still had to deal with that. Some of them were called suicide baiters, basically. So like, I don't really want you to downplay other people's experiences because you didn't give a fuck. If you didn't give a fuck, why the fuck are you making this video? If you don't care that much, stop fucking talking about this shit. You continue to do it. Work on your own content and just shut up. Just make a tweet, or not even that. Make a community post if you feel like you need to make a statement. Make a community post and let it go. But you keep making these videos saying the same shit, and when you start saying the same shit, it's a lot, bro. And again, that's just a criticism. He doesn't have to give a fuck. I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't know I exist. It doesn't really matter. But that's my problem, is that they hold themselves to that type of standard, then do shit like this, and then can't we just talk shit? You know, that's my thing. I'm cool with him talking shit, but can't we all just talk shit? When something goes too far, can't we just say, hey, that went too far? That wasn't cool. Not try to diminish it, not try to give the benefit of the doubt, or their mental health, or I hope you get better to people we like he does, and then not do it to other people that we're not really talking to like that. Can we just not do that? Can we just not? Can we not make it like this weird cult thing? Not cult, that's the wrong word. This weird group mentality type thing. That shit irritates me. That's all it is. I used to be cool with this person, or I used to feel, or I and it's like, nah, Junkie saying that someone was trying to blackmail him, yeah, no, that's gonna be a fucking problem. Cause you lose trust with people genuinely when someone tells you, hey, I'm gonna blackmail you. Like this person blackmailed me. Then I'm just like, okay, well, I don't want to talk to you. Because I don't even want that, I don't even want a risk of that. And I don't even, like, that's not a cool thing to do. That's not, nothing happens from that. That's just a little nothing type thing. What? I don't understand that. Making a whole situation out of literally nothing. None of that happened. Nothing really happened from the thing. How to make that nothing situation into something more, and then, Mon Common got called hella shit for that, and got caught hella shit for that, and got called hella shit from that. Yeah, that's literally someone making shit up. That's not cool. And you just say that's not cool. You don't try to demean it. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand anymore. Spockter, Spockter, but she's using Peaches as an example. Yeah, because he, man, lost his mind. The art community is one of the worst places to be in, which is sad, because it should be precisely the opposite. Exactly. It should be. To be fair, I get why we are all. Well, we won't say we all are, but most of us are just loners. We're antisocial. We have anxiety. We're artists. Like, I don't want to be like that, but we're artists. We're sensitive. We are really just high strung and tight lipped, and we all just want to be a part of like a little group, and we all just want to be that cool kid that we wanted to be in school but never got to be. Like, I get it, but also like, go touch some grass, please. I don't know. I cut out. So sorry if I lost in some places. No, that's fine. Doctor did something. I don't like his opinions, is what I was trying to say. The art CC is stupid. This guy's. Yeah. This is why I stay in the slideshow commentary community. This is why I stay in the slideshow commentary community. It has its problem, but it's nowhere near as bad as the others, especially the art and T. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I never was in the slideshow thing. I think I came at it the same time I found out about the other thing, but you know. Yo, Twitch viewers joined. Oh. Oh? Now I think about it. Sure, that's good. Okay, sorry. Making sure that was good. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm doing fine. I think I scrolled too much up. Sorry, things going a little too fast for me. My first introduction to the art commentary was an art friend group I had, which one of the girls in the group accused me of stealing her OC because my... no, I hear what you're saying. I'm not irritated at you. I hate that. I'm gonna say, I think at this point, it's a problem. Having a closeness to an OC is a fucking problem. Because before, the closeness was about you. It doesn't matter if somebody rips your entire OC and does whatever with, as long as you have your thing in your heart, it's like, it's an expression of you. That's the point. Don't get me wrong, if they, rip it and make an NFT or they're selling it, that's kind of understandable, but oh my god, like, if you're so focused on what other people are doing with in their thing, I don't care if you guys could take the OC I made to represent me right now, okay? One of you could just take it and use it for yours. And just be like, well, I changed the shirt. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You could take every one of the OCs I have. One of them is precious to me. I'm not gonna tell you which one. That's just because I don't even want to claim that type of shit, but you could literally take any of them. You know why I won't care? I can still vent with them. I can still use them. Now, if you copyright them, make them into NFTs, then yeah, I'm going to have to do something about that. But if it's just like, you're inspired by me and you like the way my character looks, I don't give a fuck if my character looks similar. I don't care, because most likely I've taken my character from somebody else. I probably did heavy inspiration, or maybe light inspiration, or took a bunch of things. It's not an original idea. And yes, you that probably never went to art school, maybe even are in art school currently, and watch a lot of anime, your fucking anime gothic vampire OC is not fucking original. Some things you can actually, this sounds like I'm shading somebody. I'm really not. I just, that was my first thought. I see a vampire in front of me right now. But, yeah, there could be many things that are different and that person could actually steal your stuff. But, like, to make an actual big deal out of it, it's just... I'm tired of it. I don't know how to explain. Like, I'm just tired. Maybe it's just me that just doesn't care about it anymore. That totally could be what it is. Maybe I'm the one that's... I don't know. I think I skipped a lot of things, actually. Let me see. Did I skip a lot? I think I skipped a lot, actually. Let me try to read these back. Yeah, it's just drama exposing and repeat, pretty much. Before, at least used to be like critique videos, and then like the person either didn't take the critique or they took the critique, and that was the end of it. But now it's just like it doesn't like now it's again a big thing, and it's like it doesn't have to be. You don't have to take the critique. That's how it used to be, actually. At least how uh, I got into it was watching people critique other creators that they maybe didn't really fuck with, didn't like, or thought were maybe not the best people. And guess what? They either took the critiques, or they didn't take the critiques, or they made like a follow video or whatever, and then that was it. Like, you know what I mean? It was like a very short, outlived thing. Now it's like if someone makes a video on somebody else, it's like, you're the worst person in the world, and it's like they drew a penis and sent it to me. And it's just like, what? I don't get it. Why? It's where people like Doodletones and Ponder Sparket are. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I think Ponder's just higher, bro. Low key. So maybe hell, maybe Ponder's like that. Who knows? Doodletones, I haven't followed Doodletones in such a long time. I don't know why. I just haven't done it. Let's go back to how it used to be. Draw peep 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 peep. Yeah. All my favorite creators got canceled or exposed in 2019. Mine got exposed this year, last year. I thought art and slideshows were the same thing. No, slideshow. I'm pretty sure slideshow commentary was just like people. You could literally grab like a picture of Hinata and just grab a bunch of pictures of her and then just use that as your stills, basically. And so I think that's what that is. So it's not technically the same, but like it's basically just a difference between using art and using your own art, pretty much. You know, like, if that makes sense. I guess technically it's not necessarily art. Well, no. Could it be people? I always saw it as like anime characters or like cartoon characters or comic book characters. So I don't know if it could be like actual people. People use like actual physical people and just got a bunch of pictures of them and use them as like their stills. But I don't really know. Same dog food. Art I mainly focus on drama and slideshows goes over lighter topics. They do use the same style though, like character stills and art footage, gameplay. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth right now. I'm gonna fart, so I'm going to mute myself. Okay. I'll be honest with you, because I can hear my stomach, and I don't know if you can hear it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna fart, so I'm gonna mute myself and do that really quickly. My first introduction to the art commentary community was, I already read that one. Yeah, no, I'm just sick of the whole stealing the OCs. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Long the way is like, you know, grooming somebody else or some shit. I don't really care anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I just, at this point, I don't give a fuck. She had a witch, demon, mermaid, fairy OC. That's so much. But I guess I can understand that. Sounds like an interesting concept, though. Also, we use characters from anime and cartoons as representation, typically. Oh, are you part of it? Are you part of the slideshow? I didn't know if you were. Here actually. You know what? You know what? Look you up. No, but I'm actually just looking up I'm looking up if this is still running or not. Is it? Fuck. Is it? Give me a second. Oh, I got an email. Is it my shit? Tis not my shit. Alright, I need to focus. I'm sorry. Like I highlighted your thing. Still highlight it? Yeah. God, I was looking at a thing, so I don't remember what I was saying. I do need to figure out how to get actual notifications in real time on my email, because for some reason they don't come up immediately, so I have to like look and refresh to my email. It's the whole thing. How was your orientation day? How long did you send that? Can I see that? Damn. I hate that I can't see the time. I don't know when you sent that, and I know I've been talking for a minute. If you're still here, respond. If you're not here, I don't know. I think your commentary isn't like the others where it's vague signaling, trying to make a huge claim about others for attention. My commentary? No, I don't care. I just like talking about shit and like going over shit. If it goes nowhere, if it doesn't go, again, as long as it's not like pedo shit or something like I'm like, nah, I'm not, like that's not a cool thing. Like with Salem's thing, or like the ooh, did I even talk about that? I don't think I did a video on that. I wanted to though. Like a few other things I was gonna do videos on, probably just ended up not doing them. I always talked about that one situation, but there are more situations I talked about where it's like, okay, yeah, I'm not cool with this, and it's like, this isn't okay, and people spreading around this information isn't cool. You know what I mean, type thing. As long as it's not that, I don't give a fuck. Like, if my video goes nowhere, I'm just talking about somebody, or talk about how I don't like somebody, or I don't like certain thing, or whatever the case may be. I don't give a fuck. I don't really care. Tis what it is. I sent that like 15 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. I said this earlier, to be fair, so you could have just watched the stream back. Gave me more views for that, but whatever. My orientation was a lot. It just threw a lot of information at me. I had to take a test and watch hours of video, and then low-key at the same time we were putting in like our information, direct deposit, whatnot, and I was trying to figure out everything, and he was kind of explaining stuff and I could barely hear him, but kind of not, and it was just a lot. And it was a lot of walking, and I didn't need to wear the boots, and the boots were a mistake for that day specifically, and yeah. And now I'm going in like I gotta fucking drive this thing, and it's a lot, and I don't know how to do it, and it's anxiety ridden, and it's just a lot of people, and they all look angry because I'm soft, and I don't know, and it's just a lot. It's just like somebody just giving you a whole manuscript to read over, and you kind of read over, and I kind of want to read over like the stuff about the, you know, like I like to read over like the policies, you know, late stuff, all that type of stuff. But then I was like, I really don't want to be here any longer than I have to. I feel like if I'm here longer, everybody else is here longer. And so it was a whole thing. And on top of that, it took me like until 8. And it started I woke up at 9, left at 10. Or did I leave at 10? I left at 10. And I wasn't out of there till 4. And I didn't get home until 8. I'm tired. And it was cold. It's a lot, bro. It was a lot, bro. So, yeah. I feel, yeah. Also, I feel like I need a handheld umbrella, because I feel like my umbrella is too much. My umbrella is like too big, and I don't know. The way they have the like where I put my stuff, it's like weird. So it's like I just need a better thing. On top of that, I can't wear a sweatshirt, so like I need to find. I don't know if it's just like a hoodie or if it's a sweatshirt specifically. Well, I mean the same thing, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, I gotta find something warm to wear. That coat wasn't gonna cut it to begin with, and I don't have anything. But I only have long sleeves, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me continue reading you guys' comments. I'm sorry I'm not even drawing. I probably should be doing something. I don't. Do y'all really care? Do you want me to just put the here? Let me just put the thing up. Here. I'm just gonna put a random piece of art up, so it's not just me talking over absolutely nothing. It's a good piece of art. Here, this one. I haven't seen this one in such a long time. There. There. This is a random thumbnail for one of my videos. I need to make a thumbnail for the Cowboy Bebop one, so I can just throw that one out there with like a I think I'll be playing Halo or something, but I haven't done it yet, so. Oh, actually, I could. I was saying I could make that tonight, but I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I can hear somebody in the bathroom. Okay, thank you. Just tube stuff. Yeah, the word pedo has no more meaning. It does for me, but for other people, I don't think so. And I remember the art commentary cringe culture phase. Yeah. Work wacky, so I able to type and chat a bit earlier today. Ooh. Most people in SSCC is actually friends, unlike the art community, Yeah, I think you're at the art community, they also work out their dramas in private, so stuff doesn't get messy normally. It's not even, also I see that. Luna, you have such a nice voice. Thank you so much. I know you're lying, but thank you for like saying that anyways. You know, I'm very insecure about my voice and my lisp, so thank you for lying to me. No, but I don't really care that people work out their dramas in private. I honestly rather you work it out in public, so people aren't asking questions, so people aren't questioning shit. My thing is, when you work out something in public, it doesn't have to become a thing. It doesn't have to become its own drama. It could literally just be, I fucking disagree with you, and like, ooh, let me watch the tea, yum yum, and then, you know, the next day we all forget. That's how it happens in like the commentary community. You know how many fights happen every day on Twitter in that community, and it's just like, okay, we're on to the next thing, because it didn't matter. It was just an argument. It was just like a few tweets back and forth. It's not even like a big thing. But fucking this community is just like, nah, I have to dig up dirt on this person, make sure I get something on them because they disagreed with me. And it's like, it's a disagreement. It's really not anything other than that. Now, don't get me wrong, if somebody's saying some out-of-pocket shit, like calling you something or saying something that's just not okay, it's okay then to talk about it. But if it's just like a general disagreement, which a lot of shit is, it doesn't need to be a whole fucking video. It just doesn't. I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. Not saying everything is, a lot of the shit is. I'm just saying. Now, see, now I'm I don't know. Now I kind of want to look up your stuff. Now that you say that, now I kind of just want to look into it, because now I'm curious. I've had a margarita already. So. Also like a drunk. There's that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Come on, don't do this. Don't do this. I'll look it up later. my tab is fucking up and I don't have the patience to look through or to continue to do that. Her art is really cute and pretty. Stop lying. Listen, don't get me wrong. These thumbnails I actually enjoy. I kind of want to go back to making ones that look kind of like this. Because these thumbnails I actually really, really like. They're really pretty. They're really soft. I don't know. I like the way I draw black people now. So I like the way it looks. I enjoyed these ones. It makes me feel a bit more creative. But these are mainly me talking about, like, the ones I make when it comes to this are me talking about my feelings. So it's usually me having a bit more, I don't know, meaning behind them. But I don't get to make them very often because I don't have good stories. Not ones that aren't like really sad at the end or that aren't just end up being sad. I feel like once I start telling a story, I start listening to myself talk. I'm just like, that sounds like I was abused. Was I abused? And then I start questioning it more. I'm like, that's definitely what that is. Huh. That story is not gonna be told. That's a little too personal. That's not like, oh, like, my friend was really mean to me, whatever. That's like, okay, no, maybe you should go to therapy for that one. Like, that, so I don't like telling them anymore because it got real serious. A lot of the art artists make comes from their heart. So many people criticize it and using it as reference to make them feel like it's a personal attack rather than a surface level criticism, or at least that's how it makes sense to me. Let people throw trauma over stealing art. That's true. But you're an adult now. And this is the real world. It's a piece of art. And though it might be your trauma and your feelings, and I can totally relate to that. At one point, it's kind of like, it reminds me of the song dramas that happen. Not song dramas, but like people getting really like they're being shade towards certain artists that use beats or sounds that sound similar. Literally, like, people have gone through whole things because of that, and that makes them, it brings down their credibility as like a person or an artist because they use similar sounds. It's like, bro, it's 2021. Every sound in the world has been used. Most things are being sampled now because everything's gonna sound similar. Listen, most things are made by similar, like, as with artists using references and whatnot that are pretty much the same as other artists. And people are going to then reference you because they like you as an artist. That shit happens with, like, musical artists all the fucking time, where it's like, yeah, my beat's gonna sound like yours because I listen to your music, bro. Like, I grew up listening to your music, or I listen to your music now, and so yeah, our shit's gonna probably sound similar. Or yeah, in the back of my mind, I probably heard this beat, or hell, the person producing it is probably the same person, or somebody similar, or someone who's worked with that person or helped with that thing. Like, everything's not going to be unique at this point, and this like, I'm special, this is unique, no one can steal my vampire, let me stop using that example, no one can steal my puppy OC. It's getting weird, and I can understand it with kids or people who are younger. Totally understand it. When you get to a certain age, it's like, bro, you gotta stop. It's understandable to maybe be annoyed and whatnot, but some people are going to the extent of almost like, your character looks similar to mine. You're a bad lady. You're a bad lady. You need to go to jail. Like, No, I don't. Unless they traced your stuff and made unwanted NSFW, who the fuck? Yeah, it's like, who the fuck cares? No, what? Exactly. There are only certain instances where I can see people caring. It's if they're making an SOW of your stuff. Which sometimes I question that type of stuff because I know people have those types of situations. Sometimes I question it because it's different if a fan brings it to you, but I'll be like, you're mad they made NSFW because you don't want that, but you're looking at NSFW. Which I can kind of understand in some cases because sometimes, especially when it's bigger creators, like you can't kind of get around any art that's made of you because it's fucking you and they'll tag you or your name will be in it, so it's gonna be in posts with you or recommended to you at one point. But some other time, I'm just like, yeah, no, it seems like you went to look for that. But also, I can totally understand it of you not wanting that. I can totally understand you not wanting somebody tracing your shit, or you know, obviously you're not, unless you're like a person who lets people use bases or whatnot. But I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like the art community gatekeeps more than they actually give to other artists. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's I don't know. Sometimes, not all the time, and not with this specific situation, but sometimes it just smells of jealousy to me. I don't know. Sometimes it's just, I don't know. I wish I could stay, but where I'm heading now. Have a lovely night, everybody. Okay, have a good night. Sorry for talking so much. I know I'm talking for like an hour, bro. Who the fuck am I talking so much? And then I made another OC that was in the universe canon, a Blood Witch, and then she told me her OC had personalities, and then another one was a Blood Witch. Okay, yeah, you should, yeah, I would have blocked that person and been like, cool, I'm not talking to you no more, because, yeah, no. Most OCs aren't original and will be loosely based on other, pretty much. They're pretty much all like that, low key. Even my OC, specifically my OC, I can't think of the illustration for it right now, but I'm almost sure I just looked up some like black people on Pinterest and was like, I like hair that looks like this. And then the actual look of it is just like literally my art style inspiration, which is a bunch of other people, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's not original, bro. The hair isn't original. How I draw the hair isn't original. The look isn't original. The outfit, no, I don't think the outfit's even original. No, I think I just simplified it from something else. A lot of my outfits I just get from fucking Pinterest. Like it's an outfit. It's clothes. It's clothes. I just don't know what to tell you. And I just started to add stuff pretty much at that point. It's like, you know, I wanted to have a nose ring, and then that, you know, this is what it is. Hell, even the background piece of the art you see right now, that little back, like the cherries and hearts, that's a stencil from the thing. Yes. Nah, 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 nah. My sister. I don't know what she wanted. No. I read some of her universal lore, and her characters literally split themselves into 3 bodies, meaning they could be anything. Yeah, again, cut that person. Cut them off because they sound crazy as hell. Not because of their OC specifically, just because, yeah, that sounds like you're doing too much. Sounds like you're trying to do too much. You mean, I can't even say Dakin Rampa. I've never said it out loud, so sorry. Yeah, good night. Hinata, probably. I don't know. I've never actually played that game. It seems like it might be interesting, but it also looks like it's not that interesting. Ghost EXE is the single most confusing member of the art community. He's going through something right now, and he needs good friends. He really does. Like he needs good people around him to tell him to like, you need to get off. He's been losing his mind, and I'm just like, bro, it's not even like a oh haha or anything. It's like, no, you need to like actually go take a break. Like you're a lot's happening with you right now, and we can visibly see it. You need to go take a break, bro. Just go live like your actual life, or just go under an alt account. Just you're doing a lot, and I think you need the freedom to not, you know. Yeah, Luna, I made a few videos in the commentary community, kind of bad. I mean, couldn't be as bad as mine. I think Spire was talking to me. Probably. Listen, I'm reading the shit and just responding to it. I don't even know who. I don't even know. I'm currently transitioning from one friend group to another, and I'm very conflicted. I can see that. Sorry for the random teenage drama stuff. No, I mean, it's fine. Like, kind of how orientation is. Yeah, I don't know if you're still here, but like, yeah. But it's been on my mind. And since this is a rant thing, I felt I'd ask for some minor advice. My advice is to cut the book. My advice is, if somebody's doing something like that, and it's getting like weird, like you don't have to be friends with them. I'm not saying I have no friends. I'm just saying like, you don't have to put up with shit. Like if you have to make new friends or you have to figure that stuff out, I'd rather you do that than stay with some toxic, weird people that are doing weird stuff. Like that girl sounded very weird, or that person, I don't know if there was a girl. That person sounded real weird. I wouldn't. But it's been on my mind since I read that. You'll get the hang of it. I know you will. Stop being supportive. Your voice is actually very calm considering the day I've had. Low. Listen. My voice is terrible. Stop telling me otherwise. My voice is very bad, in my opinion. It's going out. My voice is very bad, in my opinion. Best advice I can give you is to go with the group. They'll have your back. I don't even know what that means. Your art is very nice, thank you. I like your soft coloring and how bright it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hate it. Looking at it right now, just like I love it, but also like, gosh, doing art pieces like this is fun. It's just to do it and then to finish it is so much. It's so much. I don't know about how time. That's another thing. I don't know how time to draw and shit, which is shitty. If you're worried that the group won't really help if actually going through some shit, it may not be the right group. I see what you're referring to. You're talking to the person. Also, like IRL groups is always better than online ones if that's what it is. Yeah, he's right. If it's like, especially if this is an online group, make new online friends. Make real life friends as well. Just yeah, cause yeah. Hey Luna, what are you talking about? We were ranting about the art commentary community. I'm just reading comments right now to keep up with, or not keep up with it, but to read them because I haven't been reading them, and they're getting like I'm close to the bottom. Excuse me. Excuse me. Both of them are IRL. I've been talking to a new group for a week, but they already treated me the same way they treat everyone else. Whereas the other group, knowing them for 2 months, I said I don't have nicknames. They said for 2 months, said I don't have nickname rights yet. Run. The red flag. What? I know you for 2 months. You can't give me a nickname? What you thought? I'm like, is a nickname money and I'm gonna take it away? Like, what? Never lose contact with the old group, I say. Because they sound crazy as hell. Who the fuck? That sounds... They're weird. It's a weird thing. Their mind toxic. Who even uses a nickname right there? The hold of value. That's what I'm trying to say. Thinking that it's like money. Like, you don't get any of our money. Like, you know what? I was the weird one in my old group. But in my new group, I'm just new. Excuse me. I can understand that. I mean, sometimes, I don't know. It depends. You know, I don't know your situation entirely. But I don't know. Just the thing with the girls sounded weird. This whole thing kind of sounds weird. They're sketched out, or they're sketchy to me. But you know, it's all over your opinion. It's all up to you. It's your opinion as well. I was trying to say, you know, it's just a thing. My head. A shapeshifter with multiple bodies, whose fantasy race at the same time. Whose 4 fantasy races at the same time. Ugh. Ooh. It's pronounced Dankenrompa. Luna is 80 years old trying to read anime names. That's not true. It's like fucking, it's a whole mouthful, bro. Dankenrompa. Uncle Grandpa. That's what I heard. I agree about ghosty thing. Yeah, I need him to take a break. I don't like him, by the way. I don't like him. I don't like fucking Box the Fox. I don't like those bitches. But I do. I know what a fucking breakdown looks like. This man needs to take a break. Just chill for a while. Like you don't have to return. You don't have to make a tweet. You don't have to say it on Twitter. You can just like tweets and like let it go. You don't have to even say shit. That's all. It's that easy. I agree with it. I read that. I wish I had your voice, bro. You don't. You don't. You don't. You really don't. Don't. Be glad you have the voice you have. Be glad you have the voice you have. She is very weird. I'm kind of an adoptable person. Adaptable person. I can change my tolerance for people at the drop of a dime. Excuse me. Do ASMR. This is what I mean of like, I can't, sometimes I gotta stop myself before I do something. Because my first thing was like, okay, cool. Just fart into the mic. I need to stop. But I can't do that. Did the video get pixely for anyone else for a minute? It might. To be fair, I mean, the internet's bullshit here. And, it might just be fucking up, you know? My new group literally invited me to a group hug before break started. I felt so happy. Oh, that's adorable. That already sounds better than... Yeah, that sounds significantly better. In my head, I'm playing a scenario where I stop talking to the old group altogether and go emo and fully integrate into the new one. Or the new one emo? Is that what this is? It seems like everyone on the internet is having mental breakdown. Sad. It really does, actually. Honestly, it's just, I don't know. The Christmas, does it, by the way, does anybody realize it's the 20th? It's the 20th? Oh my you gotta hear my breath right now. It's the 20th. I'm realizing when it's Christmas. I'm realizing that it's Saturday. Saturday is Christmas. I didn't realize that until I was watching a TikTok when I got home of someone saying like it does not feel like fucking Christmas. And I was like, it doesn't. How many days until Christmas? And I looked up and I was like, oh shit. Like I've been writing down the 20th all day and it not even clicked to me like, oh, Christmas. And I'm wondering like why is everybody kind of like, because everybody does seem kind of like feeling some type of way low key. I'm like, it's Christmas. I'm sure it's stressful for people. I didn't even think about that, bro. It does not feel like Christmas. It sucks, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't even know why I said that. Right, because every time I made the breakdowns. And it's like, yeah, this whole year just felt like shitty. Like, everything just feels shitty. It just feels like it's not Christmas. It's just shitty. Everything's shitty. My voice all around sounds like a drunk like a drunk breather 5-year-old. I don't know. I can't deny nor confirm that, but I don't think it is. Bro, it's almost 2 full years of COVID. Depression only on the rise. Bro, COVID's not even my problem anymore. At this point, it's just like there's just nothing low key. Because even if when COVID eventually ends, 'cause I'm sure it will end at one point. When it does end, like what's gonna happen? What am I gonna go do? Honestly, I've done everything before. Low key, it might not even be COVID. Honestly, it could just straight up be like we don't really got anything new. There's no new things to do. It's not like before we were doing some new crazy things and it was such fun. It was just drunk moms coming up with new recipes like they always do of terrible food no one will eat, and weird dances be like a craze. And after that, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to the same fair I've gone to 4 times or 40 times. I'm going to the same thing with the same people, and it's just, I don't know. It's just I wouldn't know what to do with myself if COVID was gone, because it was just like I could do all that shit now. Like, we were supposed to go to, like, the Christmas lights thing, and, like, that's kind of something, but, like, I just need something. I don't know. I only came out at school, the second week of school, and it has given me a lot of interesting stories to tell. I'm scared. What interesting stories? What is gonna happen? Yes, the new ones are emo and goth with hints of scene. So they're that type. Okay. Well. Well. Well, Christmas is this week, bro. It's this week. Like, it's not even on Sunday. It's this week, bro. Like, it's a whole thing. It's gonna suck. We have a joke where I'm a slasher killer and they are my choices to kill. I see. Right. Yeah, I mean, that's about right. That's a thing people do in their youth. Pretty dark for a group dynamic, but it's actually hilarious. I mean, no. I mean, yeah. I mean, that shit's just funny when you're younger. I feel like it's not like it's not funny when you're older, but I feel like it's either a drunk college kid thing or like a group in high school or middle school type thing. So like after that, it's like it's not bad. It's just like I don't know. Maybe then again, I'm just a depressing person. I don't know. I did not realize it was the 20th yet. It means nothing. Time means nothing anymore. Really sound like fire friends. Yeah. I think I lost where I was. Right, okay, I found it. It's beginning to look a lot like... It's beginning to look a lot like depression. I want Christmas sweaters. I decorated my tree and all that, and it's just like fucking thanks. Unpopular opinion, 2020 was better than 2021. I think I'm not even unpopular. I think that's unpopular. Ghost the toxic one, I say. Yeah. Everywhere you go. Stop. Stop. I see you're trying to make a song out of it. Stop it. I have a guy I like who likes me back and came out to me as bi, but he's very closeted around around everyone else. It stresses me out, but I feel obligated to help him. All my friends say I'm too harsh. It depends. I feel like if he came out to you, if he wants to come out to other people, that's fine. If he doesn't, that's fine too. Honestly, especially when it's somebody that's bi, you can just go by. It's not supposed to be a joke, but you can also just go by like whatever other people see him as. But again, if it depends on how he wants it to be, whatever. Okay, you can be listening then. Don't die. I've done nothing festive this month. No lights, no nothing. Fuck this year. I've been since Saturday. I've been sick since Saturday. I've been sick since Saturday. I understand. His brothers are his bros. His bros are extremely bigoted. I see. They obviously want to suck dick. Like that's what that usually tells me, is that they're trying to gobble some cock. Is what I usually assume. 2021 or 2020 will be better than 2019. 2020. Hell, 2021 is gonna be better than 2020. Hell, 2022 will be better than 2022 will be better than 2022. Do I even have to say? I get what you're saying. I get. He found out I also like him after one of his friends went through my phone and read the text messages about him. A very humbling moment. I drop kicked them, but that's just me. Here's to 2021, where everything and everyone turns out to be a huge disappointment and has caused my mental state of being to plummet into the ground. One of his friends asked for one of my dum-dums if I could do something strange in exchange. Drop kicked for me. It's the drop kick for me. It's it's the Coles and Steve Austin for me. I don't remember a lot of fucking wrestling moves. God, I can remember like them visually, but I can't remember what they're actually called. It's the Walls of Jericho for me. It's the mud on his face from my boot for me. Also his friends who read my text messages. All the friend who read my text message was a girl, and she tried to force us together. It's the you're getting a bloody nose for me, but yeah, it's just me. I don't know. Cause she's getting her teeth like ripped out. Just me. I also had a stalker for a month. There's lots of happening to you. Are you okay? Should I send help? Just say the word. I will send help to where you are. Okay, what else was I gonna talk about? Because we talked a lot about that Spock, and that went off. Oh, yes. Spoilers. It was gonna be me talking about how I'm ignoring my boyfriend, but whatever I was angry about earlier, I got over. So that's not happening then, as you saw me talking to him. Spoilers was something else I was gonna talk about. My stomach. Oh, actually, I am going to be back. So we're gonna take a momentary break. It's not gonna be that long. Like I'll be back really quickly. I'm gonna turn up the music and I'll be right back. And then here, I'll put up the image so you know when I'm back when the image is down. Must take break. I've returned. Oof. Oh, my body is dying. My body, I'm dying. I'm dying. Mm. We had that conversation where we going, hmm. We said on about the stalker. It honestly, it honestly a Riverdale vibe for me. That's not good. I don't think. I never watched it. Please call the police. Have you played FNAF Security Breach? My software was very weird, but I honestly never felt scared or threatened. I was playing it. One day I was eating lunch with my friends and I got a text from somebody asking to meet me near the bathroom area. I replied no, good, because why would you? They then made another account after I blocked the initial one. I named the second account my name and then added lover at the end of it. That's weird. That's huh? I wanted to get security breach as Christmas present to myself, but I'm conflicted because a bunch of people are saying that the controls are janky. Game going around in a circle story-wise. I don't know. I don't support FNAF games. I don't really watch FNAF games anymore. The lore started kind of... It wasn't like the lore went downhill. It was just like I couldn't follow it. I don't really watch MatPat anymore, so, you know. It wasn't I couldn't follow it, but it was a lot, bro. The lore started getting a lot, bro. I DM'd them and told them their joke was not funny, and then I said I wasn't into the whole creepy stalker vibe. Plus, turn this music down a little bit more. Plus it's like you're referring to FNAF. Plus it's like $30 right now. I'm hoping that the game would be on sale somewhere else. Yeah. Then for the following weeks, they would text me things that would imply they knew where I was. They would debunk the lies. I would tell them. I would say I was sleeping. They would say they knew for a fact I was lying. Well, that one's kind of... I mean, depends on when they said it, but you know, if you were sleeping, if you said you were sleeping, I was never scared because my friends would follow me and make sure I was safe. Eventually, the stalker stopped texting me, and I've been fine since then. Me and my friends tried to play detective to find out who the stalker was, but we gave up after a week. Going to move you. If that was the case, this sounds less like a stalker and more like a kidnapper. Cause a stalker, I feel like this kidnapper. Because, like, the first thing I tried to do was to get you to, like, lure you out somewhere. like come with me behind the alley type shit. And I'm like, no. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. No. Like, I don't understand who you thought would do that. Yeah, that's giving creeper. That's giving creeper. So I don't feel safe for you. I don't know how to explain that. I don't feel safe for you. So yeah. I wish police. Police. They were someone from my school. That's all I knew. Or that's all I know. Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah, no. Somebody, it doesn't matter how somebody got your phone number. Yeah, I would have police. Because, like, don't play with me. Don't ask me to go somewhere. Don't ask, like, sus stuff like that. And if you hadn't realized by, like, asking me to go behind, like, a building or something, or whatever the case may be, me to go to a location, I just, yeah, if you didn't realize that was creepy, then, like, I don't want, I need you to go somewhere else. Really, somewhere else. But something reminded me while I was in the bathroom. Did anybody else see that TikTok about that with that lady TikTok dancing while her kid was fighting for his life? Basically, her kid was her. I forget exactly what the child had, but it's something. But basically, it the child wasn't able to like breathe on their own. So like they were trying to get like their breathing situated, and she just for some reason TikTok danced to it. Like while he was fighting for his life in front of her, she's just like, let me do my little fucking dance, back it up, and it's just like everybody's just like, I get what maybe you might be doing, which is probably like venting out, you know, not venting out, but like you try to be positive about this, but like dancing is not the way. What you should have done was maybe took like a video like, you know, little guy's fighting for his life. You know, he can do it. You know what I mean? Something like that, like a cute little, yeah, we got this. Then like here was it was it like has never been with a baddie like some shit like that. Like no, that was too much. I didn't like that. I wasn't cool with that. In my brain, I tried to tell myself it could have been one of the guys I had a crush on. That's okay, get snatched up. But I snapped back to reality. I saw the TikTok of a girl dancing while her grandpa flatlined in the ER room. What? That's not true. What? People really just be wanting attention for anything. They don't care what it's for. They don't care how this will negatively affect them or others. They're just like, bro, I'm just trying to do the dance real quick. Grandpa, stop. Shh. Hey. Live for like 2 seconds while I finish this and then you can die, okay? Stop. Don't give a fuck. KFC really is a thing for Christmas in Japan, isn't it? I keep seeing this one specific people I'm following. One specific it's not person, they're people. This one specific group I'm following is a uh, uh, Japanese pop group. I'm pretty sure what their category is. And every Christmas it's something to do with chicken. I promise. Like I see something to do with chicken, and maybe it's just me remembering different artists. I don't follow many artists from Japan anymore, but I follow some, but not a lot. But I always see somebody with chicken, and I'm just like, chicken really is a thing for y'all, huh? Like KFC specifically, like a specific bucket of KFC, and I'm just like, I mean, it's good, but I don't know. I expected, usually you expect what we would see as traditional Christmas food, but I keep seeing KFC. I don't know, KFC just seems funny. Because, like, it's actually a good choice. Because, like, if you don't want to cook and you just get some KFC or some Popeyes on Christmas, that's not a weird thing. It's just specifically how they, like, it's like holding up a turkey or, like, a ham, you know what I mean? Like, which is, like, a bucket of chicken. I don't know, it's just funny. I don't know. It's some black shit. Some shit you see us doing. Like, I don't know. People are selfish. They are. They're wrong with these people. Look up girl dances while grandpa died in a hospital. As much as I would want to see the video, I also don't want that search history. Just like, the last thing I looked up. Girl dancing while grandpa dies in a hospital. That's what all the TikTok BS boils down to. Yeah. Uh, it's weird. It's so weird for me. That shit's been really, TikTok drama is weird also, because I feel like TikTok drama, I don't know, something weird about it. It doesn't last very long. People are very like, it's very bad because you have to put in a certain amount of time, and if you keep it on the platform TikTok, it's even worse, or even worse. It's even worse because it's just like this back and forth, and it's a whole thing, and you have TikTok drama tea channels covering it. It's a whole thing. It's a lot. Oh, well, no, I know. Don't get me wrong. I realize. I realize that it's just uh that's depressing. The baby one was already like, yeah, it's not bad of her. I mean, I wish she hadn't done it. you know. I mean, to be fair, it's not like people haven't done that. You've seen articles of people doing shit like that for like attention and shit. So it's not like that's not weird. Like even back in the day, people just do that shit all the time. The weird part, I guess, is that um, it's more easily accessible. Like you just can like stumble onto that video. You know what I mean? You don't even have to like necessarily have to go read an article or whatnot. You can just stumble onto the video. It's the only thing, People used to streak. People still do that. They run on the field and fucking streak like butt ass naked. Like attention seekers have always been in every generation. It's just this one's just a little bit easier to see the bullshit. Before you had to like do something super extreme to get out there and then find someone who's willing to cover it. But now it's just like, no, I can make edit and put up the news right there. One of on the one hand, kids aren't. My brain didn't process those words, but I get what you're saying. Yes, I was just like, am I not processing words right now? I'm like, much? It's much. I don't understand what my life is right now. But yeah, no, I get you. Gen Z is conflicting. Yeah, it's all just a mess, honestly. Throw the bouquet. Oh. Oh. Guess that's cute. Sorry, I'm also looking up poses online. I don't know. Because I'm. Fuck. I need to go to sleep pretty early today. Not pretty early, but like early enough to where I can get up and make sure I'm taking the bus at a good time. And yeah, so I gotta do that. Cool. Sending me messages. I don't know what it is about my faces, why I hate them. Here, let me draw. Just draw a face. Cause something about I've been trying to like figure out how to not how to draw faces, but like why I hate the way I draw faces. Right? So this is a face. I don't get it. Why do I hate it so much? I'm looking at the faces I draw. I'm like, there's nothing, no real reason I hate them. It's just I fucking do. Yes, the pressure has to ask questions. Fucking time. Don't ask me dumbass questions like that. Fucking bitch. Damn, fucking people texting me, ask me dumbass fucking questions. Don't do that shit. You know what the fucking shit. See, like, I guess that head looks nice, you know, but I don't know. I wish I had your art skills. You don't. My art is trash. I have no training. I am trash. I have an exam to study for because school does exams a week after break instead of before break. Yeah. That shit has never made sense to me. To be fair, that doesn't make sense. Homework doesn't make sense. I feel like low-key, homework is worse than actually doing actually doing the test or exam. I feel like exams low key, if you just learn something and then did exam on that thing instead of doing homework in between, I actually feel like people would probably get it better. It sounds dumb, but hear me out. Because we don't do an actual like test of whether we can actually understand the shit or not here in between, it just seems, maybe it's just me, that like it all kind of mushes together. So homework doesn't help. Homework is just me trying to, how can I explain it? It's not even practice. I feel like they want it to be practice. It's not. It's literally me trying to rush through this and then going on to the next thing and going on to the next thing. But whether it doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter if I do homework up until the next section we're doing. I'm still not gonna remember it because then I'm gonna stop doing it and stop doing the homework and stop doing all that stuff and then have to go on to something different. And I don't understand why. Maybe it's just me. Again, maybe it's just me. I rather learn the thing, maybe do one assignment on it, take a test, and then move on to something different. Then take a test for all that shit and have to review all of it probably the night before, being like, well, you learned all this stuff before, so you should know it. It's like, I'm a grown person now, and sometimes, maybe it's just me, as well, and my memory problems. I forget all that shit. I forgot all that shit. I forget all that shit when I relearn it. I have to relearn it again because I forget it. Like, it's not something that just people remember. Like, I don't know people to this day who just remember that shit. The only people I know that do remember shit like that is when they're doing it like every single day. Not, oh, every so often. No, not, their job had them do it once or twice. When they're doing it every single day, then they remember that shit. And maybe that's just me. I don't know. I say doing the test, by the way, because like it's different when you're doing like the final exam of like, this is like to actually test if you know the shit. Then I can just study for that, and then that's it. But when it's like the what the what's the word I'm looking for? like, this is supposed to be exam for this specific section, for this specific class. It's like, yeah. I think I'm not gonna remember like 4 weeks ago when we did this one thing that we literally haven't had to use since then. Most of the time we haven't had to use since then, and now that we finally have to come back to it all, I have to say the night before to remember what the fuck this is, because I never have to use this. You don't have to use this. The only reason you're teaching this is because they're making you. You don't have to use this. None of us have to use this in our daily lives. So why would I remember this shit? It's been 3 weeks. Why would I remember any of this? I'm not gonna lie to you. I barely remember what the Pythagorean theorem is entirely. I remember a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but like low key, if I really were to like sit down and do it, I'd be like, there's a lot of stuff I forgot. Like, does this go here? No, because this goes. Like, I'd have to work it out all over again and probably look it up at one point, because it's just like, I don't do that shit every day. I haven't had to do the Pythagorean theorem in life in so long. And so fucking long. I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about it unless it's regarding school, and it's just because it's the one thing we can remember verbally. But then again, maybe I'm bitching over nothing. Trying to make something cute, but I don't know what. I completely forget about how to do math, to be honest, well, except for basic algebra. Yeah, pretty much. Like, bro, when I was younger, I didn't listen. There were a lot of other shit other than fucking the schoolwork. The whole thing. That's a depressing story. I'm just gonna ignore that. But yeah, no. Honestly, I don't even remember shit from science. Low key. Like, I really don't. Like, I actually don't remember shit from science. And I would chuck all of what I'm saying up to like, oh well, I'm a dropout, so it doesn't really matter. But honestly, nah, because I didn't. It's not like I dropped out because of that. I dropped out for totally other reasons, depressing reasons. But yeah, no, it's not even like I understand why I dropped out because like I didn't understand the shit or some shit. No, that would have been different. But something to it, bro. Something to it, bro. Also, I'm pretty sure the person I was talking to gets very annoyed with me, or is getting annoyed to me because I keep asking them. I keep saying like, no, I don't have questions. Then like hours later, be like, wait, no, I probably should ask this one question because I didn't think about it at the time. But it's also again like there's a bunch of shit, bro. I have questions. I'm sorry. I feel like they're annoyed with me, but I also understand why. Oh, you're good for no training. I'm bad. Value election is still. Yeah, it's a whole thing. KFC, I can't. I don't want to. I can't. I read that. No. School just teaches the test. That's why people forget everything after a few years. The chemistry exam is for people who found element. Yeah. Like when I get home from school, I'm gonna do what the hell I want. Except me, yeah, pretty much. I just don't use a lot of this shit anymore. I feel like it might be easier, maybe, to use this, but I'm just waiting for that to happen, for it to be easier, but it just hasn't yet. Wait a second, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna be... Okay, there we go. But yeah. Also, I graduated my speech class for the stuttering. Oh, for my stuttering, I'm sorry. I didn't have that, unfortunately. I don't know. When it comes to stuttering and shit, I don't know. It's it's just a thing that we have at this point. I feel like there are people who don't really stutter that much, period, and then there's some people who just, like, I talk fast and I cut myself off mid sentence, so I often just stutter. But I don't think I stuttered all the time. Then before, I don't think I stuttered that much, but I also could have been lying to myself. But the stutter just got really bad after a while. And so the lisp. I think it's just whatever at this point. I wish I wish I was recording this. I wish I was this good when I'm recording. I'm having a stroke. Also, I called them strokes. But yeah, I wish I was this good when I was actually recording shit instead of like. Listen, when I record my speed arts, bro, it's a whole thing. I am like you. You wouldn't be able to even assume that I could draw. Half the time I'm stopping. The other half of the time I'm just like erasing and some shit. Like it's a mess. It's a fucking mess. To get rid of the nose or the top part of the nose there. Oh, last year, Mark. Okay, bye. I'll watch the rest later. Bye. So I'll see you. Sorry if, ooh, excuse me. Sorry if this is getting kind of boring. I've been talking for like 2 hours at this point, so everything can't be, the conversation I want it to be. I was gonna talk about spoilers, but well, I guess I could talk about that and then go. I guess it is 10 o'clock. Excuse me. Granted, he did live streams in Fortnite and where we would go to platforms for 40 hours and fan his face and G Fuel. Fan his face and G Fuel. I mean, yeah. Last year I had a crush on the weird guy, and he had a lisp and it was very strong stutter. I thought it was really cute, but everyone else called him weird. Yeah, I mean, he was shocked. Right, yeah, I mean, I get that. I don't get them calling him weird for that, but I think that there are people just fucking dicks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a typical gamer to me. But yeah, I was gonna talk about spoilers for movies. Here's the thing. I don't want to show people care. I feel like a lot of people are kind of not wanting people to spoil the Spider-Man movie because they want more people to watch it, which I understand. But also, shut up. Every other movie pretty much has been spoiled or is spoiled. Stop pretending as if like this is any different. If people want to spoil the movie, I don't give a fuck at this point. Yes. I don't give a fuck if people want to spoil the movie or whatever. It's Spider-Man. Let me be honest with you. The movie wasn't that great. That's a whole other thing that I was gonna talk about. Spider-Man's not that great. The movie, well, the new one, No Way Home, it wasn't that great. Like, honestly, Doctor Strange looked way better. The new Doctor Strange looked way better. But yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh, you have to watch this movie. It's like, no. If you're a young boy, which most people were, if you're a young boy and you enjoyed Spider-Man, I would just be like, watch it, because you would enjoy this movie a bit more than you would enjoy any other movie, even if it was another Spider-Man movie. That's about all I can say. I wouldn't say like it's not. I feel like people are overhyping the movie to death, and it's kind of like I think your young boy minds are just really hyped for your childhood, which is perfectly fine. His face is looking pretty lopsided to me. But yeah, it's pretty. It's fine. It's fine to do that. But people are coming a little bit reckless with their mouths and shitting on other movies and being like, this is the best Marvel film, and I'm just like, okay, whatever you say, or something like that, and it's just like, I wouldn't say that, sweetheart. Okay. Yeah, it's not working. Huh. Ugh. The face is looking kind of crooked. Give me a second, let me fix this. I don't like the way this is looking. There we go. Yeah, but that's been bothering the shit out of me lately, because that's kind of all I've been hearing when it comes to that movie, is just don't spoil it because it's the best movie of all time, and it's just like, alright, whatever you say. I feel like not spoiling movies has become this like sacred thing, and I'm just like, bro, it's a movie. I get that some people want to watch it and some people may not have time or whatever the case may be, but it's also a movie. And you also could just stay off of social media. But it's like, they act like it's like the hardest thing in the world. It's like, it's not. It's really not. Oh, bro, that eyebrow is not the way I want it to be. So at this point, if you're not watching it, not even opening day, if you're just not watching it anytime soon after opening day, like if you're gonna watch it like 3 weeks after, it's like, bro, yeah, I'm spoiling it. Fuck you. Like I'm not gonna give you time to. It's a movie. Like if honestly, if you're that much of a bitch to where like your whole crux if you're gonna watch a movie or if you're gonna enjoy a movie is based off of what you haven't seen about. Like, stop. Like we've seen how many movies are out there where you've genuinely seen references to that movie all the I never watched Star Wars. My first introduction to Star Wars or anything any jokes or anything like that was like maybe Family Guy. You know? That was my first introduction to like, oh yeah, these jokes exist, this happened in the story. I never watched it before. You think I wanted to watch Star Wars? Probably. You think I got the chance? No. You think it impacted any Star Wars movie I watched? Doesn't mean that it'll impact any movie that I watch or any TV show that I watch. People make JoJo references constantly. Still have not seen that show. And I would love to see it. I would love to avoid the jokes. Even when it was going on, I would love to avoid the joke. I just couldn't. And it is what it is. It's a show. Bro. I don't. Yeah, that's gonna bother me. Well, only one thing to do. I'm going to take this and just copy it because, listen, sometimes I can draw things and they can look kind of like sideways, but something's irking me about it and I don't like it. I want to ask someone out to watch a movie, but they had already seen it. Listen, when people ask me out to watch movies I've already seen, I'm like, yeah, sure. What do you mean? Because like, even if I've already seen it, it's like, I want to watch it again. You watch it again, you get to listen to the other person's reaction. It's the whole thing. You know what the funniest part about the Spider-Man movie was? Well, the best part about Spider-Man movie was? Everybody fucking talking during it. Because my boyfriend was just like not having it because there's a bunch of people being like, what? No. Huh? Yeah. Just making noises throughout the entire thing. And so he just was not happy about it. What is up with this face, bro? You guys see that, right? Not bothering the shit out of me. No, my friend saw No Way Home, or one of my friends saw No Way Home with her male friend who is and a boyfriend but buys me gifts every other day, and I also like him. So he's your sugar dad. Or he's trying to be. Because that's what it sounds like. Like, the only people, well, can't even say that. I'm gonna say the only people I usually get gifts from is my boyfriends, but I'm like, that's not true. I've had like those friends with Benny's where it's just like, you're gonna have to pay for this, and that sounds like I'm a prostitute. Kinda. I mean, kinda, but that's not my point. I'm not calling you a prostitute, but my point was that with those friends with Benny, that's kind of what it was. It was like, yeah, maybe you can get with me, maybe buy me enough gifts and else we'll see. Say that's what you're doing. Basically, she won't admit it. Yeah, I mean, if she's listen, if he's giving her the gifts unprompted, that's different. Then she's not even asking for it. But if she's just like, be really nice. Like, I really want these headphones, and like I just can't pay for them. And like she's very much like she's very much asking and taking the gifts. It's like, I would really appreciate it. You're like a really good friend of mine. I just think that maybe you should like give me the stuff. Then yeah, no, I mean, she's getting that bread, metaphorically. I mean, if he's willing to give it, I'm not saying that she has to sleep with him. I'm saying if he's willing to give it, that's his risk. I mean, you're basically just paying for the chance. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it. You're paying for the chance. Hmm. Gosh, I have not done hair. That's another thing. I am not good doing hairstyles. I feel like a lot of people tend to do the more like anime hairstyles, I guess. And I don't know. I don't necessarily like those, but I'm not really good. Low key, I'm not really good at anything else. Let's see if I can just let me see if I can make something. I want to have a very wide forehead, so like the hair up to here. I want this is a bang, but still show like, hey, this forehead here. I want okay. I want hair, but I want it to be a little bit flat. A little bit, a lot of it flat. I have so much anxiety for work. I don't know, especially with the new job that I have no idea. Like I'm not even familiar with the job, bro. It's like my butt hurts. There's so much information. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to like this is. I don't like feeling like somebody like my safety is in jeopardy in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to do anything that's too much. I just I don't know. Until I see a job where it's like safety is a concern or I should be careful with certain things. I just it always fills me with anxiety. So I just feel like really anxious right now. And low key like I feel like quitting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like being like, I don't really want this job anymore, but I feel like I'm too committed, so I don't want to quit when like I just started. It's a whole thing. I don't want to do that, but also like I kind of do. Oh, this is very nice. I gotta go by. Oh, this is very nice. I gotta go by. But no, it's fine. You can go. I'm pretty much almost done, anyways. So it's not like there's gonna be much left here. But yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling very anxious. Butthole sucks right now. My butthole sucks. My butthole. Well, no, I'm right. My butthole does suck right now. Stomach is in knots. I don't feel really good. It's like I want to get up and go to work, but also like I want to just be like, hey, no, I don't feel good here. Like something about the energy feels off, if that makes sense. I don't know what it is. Something feels off. I knew I should just not talk to them back. Like the first time, but I was like, no, I'm committed to this. I don't want to do that. But also, this, I don't know, something. I don't know what it is. There's something I feel. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is, and so I don't want to like. act like it's something when it's fucking not. I don't know what the fuck it is. Something just doesn't fucking feel right, bro. Something just right. I don't know. I feel like work shouldn't make you feel this way, right? Like, I don't know if anybody here anymore, but work shouldn't make you feel this way. Like, feel like, I don't know, like I have to shit at all times. You know, maybe it's just me being anxious. Maybe it's just me feeling a certain type of way. I don't know. I turn that down. There we go. I just feel weird. But I should probably do it. Oof. So stressed. I don't know what to do. I feel like I should just go to sleep, but then if I go to sleep, I feel like I'm just not gonna. I'm like wake up too early. So I feel like I need to do something until like I actually should go to sleep, which I have to be there at like 7. So I have to leave at like probably like 5 or 4. And oh no. So much. I wish I lived closer by there, but also like I'm glad I don't, because if I do quit or I end up being like, yeah, I don't think this is a job for me, I'm just not feeling comfortable or feeling like I'm getting it or whatever. I want to be able to be like separate myself from there without feeling like I'll ever see these people ever again. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be that type of person. But like I don't know, something is just feeling. Something my soul is saying like, quit, quit now. But also something's telling me like, it's your nerves. You're gonna wake up tomorrow and regret doing it if you do. That's the thing. That's the thing about anxiety. It's like it's this buildup of energy that's just like you can't do it. Something's telling you like you can't do it. And then like today I assumed that I couldn't go to orientation because it was too scary or whatever, but then I woke up and I felt way better because I know I woke up, the anxiety was kind of gone. I had time to like feel anxious for like hours the night before, and I figured it out and I just pushed through it. And I feel like if I continue to do that, it'll be fine. But then also it's like the anxiety is telling me no, if you push through it, it's gonna be worse. I know that's not the case all the time, or most of the time. I either even having a stroke, even most of the time it's not that, but it just feels like that. So it feels sketch as fuck. But I know I'm gonna have to just push through it. But God, like I know I said I was gonna go, but also like I don't want to go. I also feel like I should probably go because I'm just like I'm already talking myself out of it, basically. Talking to myself here. Hmm. I just want to cry. I'm not gonna cry, hopefully, but it makes me want to fucking cry because I just feel a certain way about it all. God, hair is so confusing. Every character I see has fucking bangs. do people really have? I don't. And honestly, low key. No, it's high key. I feel like it is kind of more of like a Japanese thing. Uh, the way people always put bangs in their characters, the majority. Cause like realistically, like in life, I never fucking see. Well, I'm talking about anime specifically. I'm sorry, anime type styles because like I'm like I don't ever like this character never has a bang or like you don't have a bang or when they have characters that represent them, it's like you don't have bangs. Like nobody has bangs. Nobody wears bangs like that, but you always see fucking bangs. I know in Japan, a lot of the like the uh most of the popular hairstyles have bangs. You know what I mean? So like, okay, maybe there's bangs here, but I never really see people wearing bangs. Usually it's like the straight hair, like you can see their forehead type thing. Rarely, not rarely ever, but barely ever do I see people really wearing bangs anymore. But like, I know that you always see bangs included when it comes to any type of art style with that type of anime look to it. So it's like when I'm trying to when I'm trying to make a character without bangs, it feels wrong. It feels like everything I'm doing is wrong and their face is wrong. But I guess the bangs help shape the face, which is cool. But I'm just not here for bangs as well. I'm just trying to find like a cute look without the bang or without a bang or that big of a bang or whatever. But not really. Oof. I'm sorry. I just did that. You just see what I did, but I just did something I wasn't supposed to, which is fine. Like how I wasn't supposed to be drawing, and then like the last butt end of the fucking stream, I'm just like, I'm gonna draw now. I want to draw. Some noise. Oh. I just gotta get through this feeling. This feeling sucks, man. I know as soon as I fucking I'm just like, yeah, you just really quickly call out, say that you're not coming, or that like you found better position or lie or some shit, you're gonna feel shitty later. But like everything my body is telling me, make that the plan so your anxiety can go away. Like it's, I don't know. It's like a new thing. I think that's why it's so bad. My anxiety right now, because it's like this is like new. Like I've never done this before. I didn't even know what to wear. I didn't know what to like anything. And I still don't really know actually. So it's like this is like a new thing. Everything is just telling me like stop, bro. And like don't get me wrong. Again, because of how the job or what the job entails, if it's like I don't feel like I can do a safe job to where I feel comfortable there, I'm obviously gonna quit. But I'm trying to like even just give it a chance because I feel like my body is just like no, no chances. Give up. Give up. No chances. You'll be fine. Quit, 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 quit. Like that's how I'm feeling right now. I don't want to feel that way. I want to feel like I'm gonna try first and especially because somebody else could have got it. I don't want to, like I don't want to do any of that. I already really am not qualified to do any of it and have to actually learn this shit. I don't even know how to fucking drive, let alone drive a heavy piece of machinery I've never seen before in my life. Like, yeah. 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 It's the whole thing. Actually, hmm. Here, let me. If I put this here, right, and then on the other side, put like the braid is kind of go because I still want the braid here. So the braid is going back here, right, and it just gets covered by that and another piece of hair. There we go. That works. Loki, I wouldn't even be mad if they fired me. Be like, makes sense. No, I get it. But see you later. I'm making up firing scenarios in my head. Like, why am I doing that to myself? Okay, so if I get rid of the head, which I don't want to do, so I'm going to duplicate that. Keep that as red, and then get rid of... Oh, being forklift certified is pretty hot. Shut the fuck up. Listen. I hate you. Oh, I'm sure I'll use my forklift to carry your big dump truck ass, but enough of that. Genuinely, no, because like I don't like I'm dead ass serious. I'm about to call it. I feel like I don't even want the job no more. It's scary. It's a whole thing. I don't know how to use that. Do you know how to use that? I don't know how to use that. I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how to drive. I literally almost killed me and my brother did almost driving. Almost driving. I didn't even like drive like that. He almost took the wheel. Well, had to take the wheel, I'm sorry. So I could live. So we could live. Like, it's... it's scary. It's so much. It's so scary. Like, I don't know anybody there. And I'm a weirdo. On top of that, I'm a weird person. Like, it's gonna be weird. I don't want people to, like, get sketched out by me. I'm very self-conscious. What happens if I break something? Literally, literally there are already omens, okay, and then things telling me not to do this in the first place, because literally the day of, or not the day of, but the day I got called, or I think the day I came back from the actual like initial interview, I broke like two things. I broke a thing of pickles trying to back up with a cart, and then I broke, I think, a glass. And I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do much when I handled breaking the glass. I literally was getting something from underneath the bowl, and then the glass fell, and somehow it shattered, falling, falling into the sink. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I've never done that before either, ever. It's like an omen of like, don't fucking do this, bro. Like, you're not good at this particular activity. You're gonna hurt people. And so I'm just like, I don't. Because it's not good type thing, you know? And so I just. I don't know. I was hoping that like at night there might not be not as many people, but there might not be too many people there, so it will be fine, you know. And that's what I'm hoping. But I'm also like, what if I walk in there at 7 o'clock and there's just like hella people, like it's an overload, like everybody works at night, and I'm just like, okay, okay, that's fine. I'll die here. You know, I don't want that. I don't. And there's people I don't even know, and I have never seen these people before in my life. And like, there are people. Then on top of that, like my manager or whatnot, they're not even like that. The person I even met isn't even like my manager like that. I'm pretty sure it's another guy that I think I met today. And then the person that's gonna be training me or whatever, that's gonna like explain shit to me, I don't even know them. I don't even know who they are. Like, I don't even know who they are at all. Like, so much is going on. It's just. I don't even remember how to get through now I think about it. Because I think they said use the side door. I don't know if they did or not. I don't remember. I just. Scary. Everything's scary right now. I have like a little badge with my face on it. Shit. Picture of my face. It's like. I don't even know what I'm not. Like, I don't even really entirely know what I'm not supposed to wear. Wish there was like a handbook or something I could look up. Like, hey, this is the direct thing you're not supposed to do. I don't even think that's there. I could maybe see if like that's a thing and I could go look. But like, this is a lot. I'm very anxious right now. I'm just trying to talk myself out of something that I really shouldn't be trying to talk myself out of. I don't like this hair. Yeah, I don't like it. It feels, yeah, I might have to make it the same on each side, honestly. Copy, paste. And oh, it's just a lot. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I don't even know. There's so much. Like my ass is just itchy. I don't know. God, I don't even know what to do now. Cause like it's 11. When would I have to be up? Let me set my timer right now so I know when the fuck I would even supposed to be the one I should appropriately stop this. I want to wake up probably at 2. Wake up at like, wait. Yeah, probably at 2 at least. I want to be like up at 2. When would I have to go to sleep to be up at 2? God, I have like 400 fucking timers on. They're not timers, but 400 alarms on. I should not have 1, 2 p.m. Tomorrow's Tuesday. God, tomorrow's Tuesday. Alarm set for 14 hours from now. Oh, God, it's not even that long. Maybe I could stay up longer. Oh, I feel like I'm too exhausted to not, like, take the opportunity to go to sleep. I guess, when my boyfriend get off? He gets off at, like, 3. So if it was from 3. So if it's, like, 3 to 2. So that's, like, 11? Yeah, because 14, yeah, it's 11. I don't know, I'm lying to myself. What am I talking about? What time is it? Oh, it's 11. It's 11 right now. So it's 11 right now, and he got off at 3. And he got off at 6? I don't know why my boyfriend gets off. He gets off. It's 10 hours. Maybe. Or it would be 10 hours if I went to sleep at 3. He gets off at, like, I don't know why I could stay up that long. I don't know. I don't know, I should stay up that long and just wait until he gets off and talk to him. Oh no. I'll probably just be too high and eating food. He'll probably be no help. I do need to take a shower and shit. That doesn't take that long though, because I don't need to do my hair again. Well, not like. Okay, I'll just give her an afro. I don't know why I'm trying to be cute with it. Like, I mean, you're cute little Ellie style. It'd be great. Oh my god, yeah. It's like, no, I don't really need that. I could just give her an afro though. I'll keep the braid. Actually, yeah, I quite enjoy the braid, but I think I'll just take away this and then give her a nice afro. Yeah, let me set an alarm for 2. Then 1. And then that's weird. Looks like something's burning in here. I don't want to hurt. I want to do that. I don't want to talk anymore. I wanna be the bills and they're due, and want a big house with a. I want to actually know my schedule is literally what it is. We never really worked out the actual schedule for when I'm going in or when I'm not coming in. They're just barely telling me anything, so I'm just trying to figure that out. I wanna be the bills and they're due, wanna be. Here, I think I'm going to find. This work? Kind of. I know there are actual brushes for curls and whatnot. I want to say colored pencil works if I just like blur it out afterwards. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Something in my body is just being like, hey, you suck. You suck. And you could just not do this. And you'll be fine. You just don't. What type of blend is this? Oh, it's regular blend. I thought it was the blur. I don't know what I'm doing. I just been feeling not great. You see? Nope, I'm really not working on anything. Well, maybe type of blur. Whatever. Oh, it's a type of. Okay, I get it. Drawing curls individually would suck. What is the easiest? Come tell me, Pinterest. What is the easiest way to draw curls for the blacks? Tell me, Pinterest. Give me your knowledge. I don't know. People shipping themselves with fucking My Hero Academia characters is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. I don't really even entirely know what's entirely weird about it. It's just something about it is just. I don't know. It's just a lot. I guess that works actually. I don't. Well, I guess it could be long. Yeah. Here, I'll just get. What's that? 20. I'll just get this, and then. No, I need the actual shape for it, I guess. Generally make a shape for the hair. It's kind of difficult because I don't really know what I want the hair to be. I guess I can have the long hair thing going. Hi, hello. Sorry, I've been drawing and ranting about absolutely nothing for several hours. And I was recently just talking about my rampant and diarrhea filling anxiety about doing new things. I have a new job and it's something I've literally never done before, and it's like filling my head with I should quit. I just started. Like, I just did orientation. I should quit because I'm not comfortable, but also I know anxiety is just making me think like I shouldn't continue with it. And so I'm just kind of, trying to draw the pain away. But how are you? How are you doing? I'm just not doing great. Also trying to pick a hairstyle for this character. I want to do more of like a black hairstyle, but I think I'm starting to realize that might not be much of an option. Well, not much of an option, but I don't think that's the best option. Yeah, it's not looking too great. Me looking at references here. I mean, a lot of them have bangs. I just don't want bangs right now. I want one without bangs or something that I have a feeling I could just take the bangs away, but everything's pretty like, obviously short hair down, long hair down. There's not really anything in between. It's kind of the unfortunate part about finding references for any character in an anime art style. It's either bangs or, long-haired bangs. That's pretty much it. There's not really any diversity when it comes to it. And I could just do curls for her hair, but oh, that's cute. I could do that. Okay, I think I'll do that. This is there's bangs on this, but I'm going to not take the bangs away, but just have the braid here as like a replacement. Let's see. Trying to draw hair is such the most difficult thing. That's probably not how I'm supposed to say that, but okay, so the bangs will be here. So I take this and then do one here and do one here. Alright. And then do one here and then do one here. And kinda. It's not how I want it to look. I'm trying to do a bow in the middle so I can map out how I want this hair to look. There we go. And then kind of. Kinda. Eh. Here, let me try doing it this way. So, so two. Nope. Too boxy. Give it a peridot head for a while. So I can understand where everything... oh yeah, I forgot. I still have it flipped. Where everything is trying to go. It works. I'll put that down for a while and then try to figure this out. How long have I been going for? Oh, it's been 3 hours now. Okay, get it. Might be doing this a little bit overboard and doing a little bit too much here. Here, I'm going to finish up with the hair and then I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go and then try to de-stress somehow. Oh, gosh. I just don't want it to be a thing of like, I don't know. I just don't want to have this anxiety feeling anymore. It's just never gonna go away, and I already know that. Or it's not gonna go away anytime soon. I know that. It happens every time. Every time. I feel this way, and I just want the feeling to go away. Everything in my body is just like, no, I don't want to do this. Remember the bad omen about the pickles? It's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about the pickles right now. And you know that. Here, I'm gonna... Ba-ba-ba-ba. What? Ba-ba-ba. Excuse? I'm sorry. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I feel a certain way about all of this. Stop it. It's annoying. God, I hate bots. They're always here, just waiting for a moment of quiet so they can bother. Like they've had a YouTube has had a bot problem for a fucking while now. They're just ignoring that shit like they always do. Again, it doesn't matter. I don't know if they work anyways. I assume not, but it's basically a bang. I was trying to avoid a bang, or at least give some illusion of like, it's not really a bang there, but I mean, you win some, you lose some. Okay. Doop. Take you out, and then we'll take all this shit out. Cool. I think I also have to get rid of, I also have to get used to not having a lot of structure, I feel like. Because I'm used to just being told what to do and just going with that. But realizing that, like, sometimes people forget and there's just ask too many questions, I guess. I don't know, I feel like I'm bothering people. That's a whole thing. It's like, bro, money. So you need to ask more questions or do more here. That works. I like her face. I'm liking it. It's cute. I don't know why I made it, and there's no real purpose of me making this. Like, there's nothing here really, but I enjoy this. I think other than that, I was trying to make a bow to go in it, so I don't have to make the rest of the stuff for the braid. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'll be done. And then next stream will probably be a aggressive game of Halo. That sucks. That was weird. As I saw something on the screen. That was creepy. I don't know, the fireplace in my background was just glitching out. But that was weird. And let's see. Let's see. Oh, I like that. Oh, angle it upwards. I still don't like the way I make faces. Something about about the face I made is just bothering the shit out of me. I don't like the way I made the face. Doesn't look good enough, in my opinion. And just the hair. There we go. Cute. No, but yeah, I like her face. Again, I don't really know why I made her. But I guess I can make more of her later. I don't know. I should go. It's been 3 hours. I've been talking about nothing, and I think I've started to die down when it comes to what's happening. I don't have anybody to co-host. I don't have anybody to co-host me. So. Alright. Well, thank you for watching and indulging me for so long. I'm sorry if this was kind of boring and it started off way too hype or whatnot and just died down to nothing. It was nice, and I like screens. This was nice, and I like streaming, and I'll be sure to stream more because I have genuine frustrations, and I need to get my frustrations out at the end of the day, and also need to ignore my anxieties, and is the best way to do it. So I will see you guys later. I might actually finish the video I said. I don't know. I just need background. Maybe I'll just take the drawing from this stream and slap that in there. Who knows? But I will see you guys later. Goodbye.